Hey guys, welcome to Home Sweet Homeschool. My name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom of one. And today I want to share with you how I plan our calendar for our homeschool year. This is just our second year homeschooling, but I learned some things from our calendar last year that I wanted to try differently this year. The first thing that you need to do is figure out how many days of school your state requires. The state that we live in requires 180 days of homeschool. So the first thing I did was made an attendance tracker, and thankfully someone noticed in my planner video that I had skipped a day, so I was able to go back in and fix it. So now all is well in the attendance tracker world. So I have my 180-day attendance tracker that we can just mark off each day as we have a school day. So find out how many days you're required to teach in your state. The next thing I do is print me a blank calendar. Now you can find calendars, all kinds of blank calendars all over the internet, but I just made my own in PowerPoint. I'm pretty comfortable working in PowerPoint, and so I just made it really quick. And so let me say first that I was a public school teacher for 13 years. My son went to public school through second grade and then went to a private school for third grade, so we started homeschooling last year. And one thing that we really come to love was our summertime. Where we live, it's super hot in the summer, and we enjoy going to the pool and then coming back home and relaxing after the pool. So we really like to take our summers off. And I know there are plenty of people out there that school through the summer, and that's perfectly fine. But for us, we like to have our summers off. So you'll notice our calendar starts with August and runs through May. So we hope to be done by May. That's always our goal, is that we're finished by May. But if we're not, just like last year, we took a few extra vacations, and so we did have to go into June, and that was okay. I think we went into about the first or second week of June, and that was perfectly fine. So find you a calendar and print it off, or make your own, whichever one you want to do. Now I'm going to show you the one that I mark up. I always print two. I print one, and I leave it blank, and that's the one I mark up when things actually happen during the school year. So as we come to those breaks or as we take days off, I will mark it on this blank one. So I always keep a blank one in my planner, and then I keep the one that I mark up. So I'm going to show you my markup planner right now. So I sat down and worked on this one. The thing I like to use, I always have a pencil. If you're going to start marking things and planning things, I always use a pencil. These are my favorite. And then I also use a couple of colors of these midliner highlighters. I got them from Amazon, but I have seen them at Target and I absolutely love them. They have a thick tip on one end and a thin one on the other end, and I absolutely love these. You could also use erasable pens. Friction pens work really good for that as well. So the first thing that I did this year was decide what day we wanted to start. And so I decided that we were going to start on July the 29th. So even though I don't have July on here, I just put a circle to let me know that was the day I was going to start. I didn't feel like I needed the whole July calendar to mark that. So always mark your start date with a circle or whatever day you think that you want to start. The next thing you need to decide is, when are you going to take breaks? Are you these people that just take a day off here and there? Or are you the people that like to have weeks off at a time? Last year, we did Sabbath schooling. That's where you school for 6 weeks and you take a week off. And it worked great. And we'll go back to that if what I have planned this year doesn't work. But what I decided to do this year was to go for 9 to 10 week periods. Most of them are 9. I think I had to have one 10-week, but most of our periods are for 9 weeks, and then we'll take a week off. So the one thing that I decided to do was, if it's going to be a day off, I put a line through it. So you'll see a line here. This is actually the day our public school starts, and my son, we did this last year and we're going to do it again this year. On the day that public school starts, we like to go do something fun. So we're actually going on that day to do a Parents Say Yes challenge, where he gets to pick where we eat, he gets to pick out a few surprises, and we're just going to have a really fun day, just to because we're not doing public school. So that's our day for that. Then you'll notice I have 2 days off right here. That is because that's Labor Day, and this day is his birthday. So we usually take him somewhere around the time of his birthday. So of course he's going to have that time off, and he will not have to do school. I also on the side marked off the weeks. So actually we're going 10 weeks, and the reason why I did that is because this is our public schools fall break, and my mom's a teacher at she's a teacher at a private preschool, but they take the same breaks as the public school, and we like to be off when she is so that we can go and do things with her. So we did have to go for 10 weeks. So I just marked the weeks, how many weeks it was over here on the side. And then this would be our first week off right there. The things that you see in pink, I know it doesn't show up super good, but those days are days that we go to co-op. So anytime that I'm looking to plan something, or if we're going on a trip, I need to know what days we have co-op, because we don't go every Monday. Some Mondays we do have off. So I mark co-op days in pink. I also added a little box right here. Of course, this is just a plan. And what this is, all these numbers here, which they're written in pencil, is if things go perfectly, like we hope they do, that's how many school days we would get that month. Because what I'm trying to do is build up to 180 days. And so this is our plan for the first part of the month. This is taking off the 2 weeks at Christmas. Last year when I started planning, I actually started from our Christmas break and planned backwards. You can do that as well. There's Grace and Grit. She did how she does her calendar schedule, and she starts at Christmas and plans backwards. And then this is my back page to it. And I just made a little key that says the green's going to be the first day of school, the pinks are the co-op days, and then this bluish purple are our holidays and days off. And so like I said, at the end, when I got through taking those days off and the weeks off, I added up the days to make sure that I had at least 180 days. And it actually came to about 184, so that left us 4 days, if you get sick or anything like that, where that we could end right here in May. But life happens. We go on trips, people get sick. Some days you just don't feel like doing school, and you need a day off. You need a mental health day just to take the day off. And so what's so great about homeschool is it's super flexible, and we can just keep going. If we take days off, we'll just keep going in May and keep going into June until we finish our 180 days. So again, this is what I use, and I just printed it in PowerPoint. So if you have any comments or questions about our homeschool calendar, please leave them in the comments below, and also please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.